All right, looks like Mike's hot and we're all good to go. Hey guys, GriffinOni here. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome, Frog of Doom. Hello, V-Dubs. Welcome to my neck of the woods. So tonight, since I got my editing done early, we're gonna be playing some Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, I recognize that Pokemon Legends ZA is not exactly the main focus when it comes to Pokemon today. Everyone's talking about Pokopia at the immediate moment because it just came out today. But like I said, I'm not getting that game. I have no intention to purchase it for myself unless someone is very, very, very generous. So operating under that assumption, we're going to press ahead. So let's go to our live scene and get right to it. Is switch 2 turns on. And as always, you need to get transcoding, so I'm in podcast mode. Yeah. Yeah, probably not getting anywhere. Hold on. I don't know why my darn internet's not cooperating with me today. Okay. It's running here. Okay. We're just gonna press on. Okay, it seems that you got a good voice. Appreciate it, B-Dubs. Appreciate that. All right, looks like the stream quality is bouncing back. On the 18th of a science fair. Nice, Froggy of Doom. Okay, let's get the Switch 2 going here. All right. Let's get going here. I'm gonna pause music for now. Like more than radio level. Bro, I appreciate that. I really do. Okay. Come on, where's my video capture? There we go. Projector. All right, there we go, chat. Transcode's been regulated, so we should have a nice smooth stream looking ahead. As always, I do recommend clicking on the various links that Nightbot suggests in the various chats, because they all lead to good things. If you wish to support the channel, if you want to join the Discord server, if you just want to be nice to my streamer friend Carissa, anything helps at all. So let's see. So I believe a couple of things have happened. First of all, I think we need to connect to the internet here because I believe some stuff has changed since the last time. What are you doing today in Legends 8? Well, if you recall last week, there was another mystery event that was unlocked, the Special Distortion, which enables us to get Mega Garchomp Z. So that is the main thing that I want to tackle today, but we'll be doing some various other side quests. And again, just kind of chilling out. I said that I would do an additional Legends ZA stream once Mega Garchomp Z came out and I had time after editing. So our exact conditions to do that have been met. So let's do that. Okay, so we just need to find our special distortion. I low-key wish Pokemon were real. We dove in nature could protect itself from humans. You right. So let's see. Yeah, so there's an unidentified Megastone detected. I believe that is where we need to go. Yeah, I really wish Pokemon were real. Like there are definite like risks to it because some Pokemon are just incredibly dangerous and have no business existing in our world, but you know, I wouldn't mind like a dog Pokemon, like a Yamper, little electric doggy. I think that'd be cute. Okay, I believe we have what we need to get through this, so we'll use the Ross chocolate donut. If I recall correctly, based on the information I was provided in the stream, what we should be dealing with is level 110. So a plus 32 boost should be good. I don't feel like getting kidnapped by a Drifloon. That's fair. All right. There is our new special boy. Nice and smooth. Garchomp appeared. Let's go! All right. Oop. No, it's Hyper Beam. It's straight up. I'm attacking at full force here. Let's go. Should probably be a little bit more proactive in avoiding attacks, but that's all right. All right, let's go. First Mega Evolution of the day, boys. Love Mega Garchomp design. Yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely a big improvement, both in terms of design and especially just the execution of everything concerning Garchomp's viability. They're planting invasive bunch Bulbasaur release Spore Clouds. Bro. That'd be crazy. All right, there it is. Garchompite Z. When a variety of serious Mega Stones, a Garchomp holding the stone will be able to Mega Evolve during battle. That's all we needed to do. We can end the stream now. No, I'm not going to do that. There are other things that we can do aside from that, but I just want to be sure that we tackled the big in here. I don't get why people hate on its design for the Z Mega. Okay, well, so there are a couple of, like, fair points. So I think part of it is it's not all that distinct from the normal form. I think also part of what makes Garchomp kind of unique with respect to other dragon types is that it's a dragon ground type, and Mega Garchomp Z becomes pure dragon. So I think part of the issue is that. I think also if you look at the at its shiny coloration, Mega Garchomp Z suffers from the same problem that the normal Garchomp does, in that its shiny colors are not really that different from the normal colors. Even though I do think it is better in terms of viability than the original Mega Garchomp, I will at least acknowledge normal Mega Garchomp at least has relatively distinct coloration with respect to just plain old Garchomp. So there are definitely some flaws. I think it will be kind of more forgiving once Mega Garchomp Z goes in the competitive meta and people will realize how good it is. And also it once we figure out its ability. I'm 100% betting that it's going to have Levitate for its ability. I'm all but certain that it'll have Levitate. We'll work that out in a second here. Okay, so there is this side quest over by Kalos Kizuna. So let's look at that side quest and just tackle all that is left to do. There is a lone Cubone over here. What do you have to say, my little dude? You received a bottle of protein from Cubone. Nutritious drink for Pokemon increases base points for Pokemon's attack stat. Congratulations! We're giving out free protein as part of a special promotion. Could I ask for just a moment of your time? Sure. Thank you! Alright, Cubone's survey. Alrighty, let's get started with our protein street survey. Do you know what protein is? I know all about protein. I see. Well, protein is a nutritious drink. Where did you find out about protein? Bro, I love the fact that social media is actually an answer. From a Pokemon Center, definitely. Noted. Where you get your information from is important, isn't it? Does 5,000 for a bottle of protein sound expensive to you? That's actually cheap, relatively speaking. I see. Everyone has their own way of valuing things. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I'm quite tired for working on my science fair project. Bye. All right. Thank you for coming, Froggy Doom. Really appreciate you. Let's see. Any other drinks similar to protein? I mean, any one of these. So iron, calcium, zinc, carbs are all base stat boosting items. So let's go with iron. Gotcha. There's so many different products that it can be hard to keep track, huh? When you would want to have your, when would you want to have your Pokemon drink a bottle of protein? When you want to raise its attack, that is the correct one. Noted. Make sure to follow the usage instructions. What do you think protein tastes like? I assume tasty. I see. Make sure to let your Pokemon know what you think. Would you recommend protein to a friend? Yeah, sure. Got it. Whether or not you recommend something really depends on who you're talking to. At least Nightbot's being proactive tonight. And that's all for our survey. Thank you for your time. I bet you're wondering what this cute Cubone is doing next to me. As long as I'm a Cubone, everyone stops to chat, so it gets me plenty of takers for the survey. Thank you for answering all of our questions. Here's a small token of our appreciation. Let me guess. Protein? Oh, we got a bunch of items from Cubone. Thanks for not specifying at all, game. Okay, there we go. Protein times 3, calcium times 3, HP up times 3. Maybe next survey will be about iron. Yes, so specifically those items will boost the effort values of the respective type by 10 points. So it is useful in that respect. What do you have for me? Ah. She was asking for a fungus. I do not, there is no fungus amoongus, unfortunately. Probably. Let's see here. There's a Megastar Raptor to fight. I don't have a Porygon here. There's another side quest right next to Lysander Cafe. Let's check this one out. All right, doesn't seem to be anything in here. Let's check the other floors just to be certain that it's not inside anything else. So here. Ah, there is. Knew it. Although I actually don't have a way to interact with this right now. I actually need I need to get some donuts. Proper donuts for this one. I know that's a strange sentence to say out loud, but that is what we're having to deal with that specific one. I'm guessing we're probably going to have another like double battle inside hyperspace again. So let's go to Hotel Z and make some more donuts, shall we? Okay, let's see here. Okay, actually, hold on. Before we continue, this is going to bother me. Okay. Let's change it to this. So that way, with this, it'll run it, it'll run a little smoother this way. Okay, let's do... Go ahead and make some more donuts. All right, there we go. All right, broski, catch you later and kill chat. Yeah, thanks for coming by, B-dubs. I really appreciate you. Okay, we got sparkling power, so I'm gonna hold off on using that properly. Okay. Alright, that's better. We can use this for our battle that we need to do in Lysander Labs. Glad that worked. All right, so we're gonna hold off on using this right now. So we want the inescapable papaya cream donut. That'll boost our level by 100 and enable us to engage in this battle properly. Oh God. Ah, sweet Jesus, not... Why are we at a restaurant again? I must say, Felipe, I keep hearing your name whenever I speak to Lumiose's great chefs. I begin to wonder if there's more to you than meets the eye. I'm just your average thug who grew up here in the Lumiose City. Though I did get to know this one chef back in the day. He'd go on about how much effort folks like him put into their food, even though their hard work disappeared the instant it was enjoyed. That encounter inspired me to truly appreciate meals with all my heart and soul, that's all. You seem pretty particular about such things yourself. Your croissants are always perfectly baked, and that dash of... Oh, but that's still Felipe, my bad. Your croissants are always perfectly baked, and that dash of salt you add is just right. Cooking is a science. If you measure precisely and follow steps in order, you should never fail. And I've trained my team to be able to adjust the heat of their fiery mousse to a precise degree. Now that's something. That kind of workmanship explains why you're such a fine trainer as well. It's certainly true that regulating one's power is an important factor in battles. Honestly, who's got the energy to obsess about food this much? Anything tastes delicious if you work up an appetite after a long day of work. Grizel! I'd love the chance to battle Felipe here. Why won't you join me? Might as well. Like I said, hunger is the best spice, and battling does work up an appetite. Okay, let's go. Hyperspatial Summit versus Team Flare Nova. Why don't you battle alongside me? Sure, why not? I'm wearing your boss's clothes. Good. Let's make this a battle that'll really leave a mark. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Get ready to be burned. All right, let's go. Double battle time. Thousand arrows. Oh, dang. Zygarde got taken out. Okay. Let's use Surf then. Let's go. All right, there we go. Make a Skarmory. We're going to burst so bright we'll be blinded. Let's ignite and Mega Evolution, Charizard. I think actually, relatively speaking, we're slightly behind. That is if I were limited to only 3 Pokemon. No, it's all about building a new life for ourselves. Let's make it evolve into something new. All right, Pyro's nice and active. Oh. All right, head smash. There we go. There's no greater happiness as a trainer than getting to burn bright in battle. Pretty sure food would taste even better after winning than after losing. We may have lost, but I'm glad I had the chance to fight such a fiery Felipe. I feel as if my passion for cooking has been ignited anew. Sure, whatever. Look, here's a little something for you for joining in on the fun. Alright, we got additional color option for Grisham's Chef Top Set. You might want to pair that look with Grisham's signature hairstyle as well. That'd be something. Alright, so now we get Grisham's outfit. Meeting the right people in your life can really set you on the correct path, can't it? Alright, another side mission completed. We got 20,000 more money and even more mega shards. Oh, and we completed, well, a lot more tasks. Not quite enough to fill up the gauge, but we're getting close to it. So with a little more work, we can probably make a special encounter happen, which who knows what that can take the form of. But we'll work that out in a minute. For now, we need to head out of Lysander Labs and assume that there's nothing else going on. Oh. Okay, so we have a handful of side quests left. Alright, we still need to do the full course of battles. Haunting experience, ghost type Pokemon with the ghost type moves. First one's have a battle using only ghost types to determine who uses the team better. Pleasing Aeron's palette. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Let's see if I can't complete this side quest here, because I may be able to. I can't guarantee that I have what I need, but I can at least check. Ah, yep, there we go. I definitely got all the things off screen. Having this many berries will offer a rich complexity in the aroma Spritzy produces. And since all these berries have a spicy flavor, this new perfume should have quite the kick. What is it, Spritzy? Is something bothering you? Can't imagine what. Don't tell me this is too many berries for you. But you don't want to explore all the wondrous aromas your body can produce? I see. Yes, I understand you perfectly, my friend. We just need to find a way for you to eat all of these berries without getting overwhelmed. You know, Lumiose used to have a famous juice shop. If I can find a former employee of that shop, they should be able to whip these cherry berries into a tasty red juice for Spritzy. Thanks to you, I know now what I need to create a whole flurry of new fragrances. So take a little something from me in return. Some sprigs of modest mint and an EXP candy. Alright, there we go. That's been taken care of at long last. Next. Yeah, so we do need some new stuff here. Do I have Phoebus? I may have a Phoebus at this point. Okay, I do have 2 Phoebus, so I can make this work. Okay, let's go here. Take care of that. All right, Phoebus. Will you give me a Phoebus? Yep, got one right here. All right, Phoebus. It's a Phoebus. Wow, thanks. I hope we'll get along swimmingly, Phoebus. Get it? Get it, chat? All right, Phoebus has new friends, and we got the Prism Scale, which means we can use the Prism Scale to evolve our Alpha Phoebus into an Alpha Milotic. The question is, how do I still need to trade it? Yeah, still no. Okay, well. It was worth a try. Okay. I want to go back to... Are there any fire type ones available right now? There are, but not anything I want at the moment. So I think I know what I want to do for the time being. I want to make some weaker donuts. Just something for me to work with as far as going to like the lower level hyperspaces. Just make a couple of these for now. All right, and let's go. I want to make another same actually. That's all right. Okay, let's go. Okay, make a couple more of those. Okay. That should be enough for now. At this point, we just need to work on... You know, actually, while it's on my mind, I want to make one more 5-star. Because we'll need another 5-star once we get the special mission unlocked. So. Apologies. Okay. Let's roll. Okay, there is this hyperspace wild zone we can tackle. I want to see what is in that. Clear that off the board here. Okay. The current donut payload that I have will be slightly behind the relative levels, but that's okay. So we'll have 3 minutes. What? Okay. No, I've caught Sharpedo before. Yep. Okay. Deal with this floating Pokeball as well. No, that didn't count. Okay, whatever. I got what I needed. Alright, so we've accumulated another 25,000 points. The real question is, what are we going to do? Alright, so we need to go to the boss's office once again. I can't remember where the boss's office is. There we go. Okay. And we need to get as many Mega Shards as possible. It's so important that we get Mega Shards that they actually increase the cap of Mega Shards that you can get in this game. It's crazy. Yeah, so let's do that special scan and let's see what we got this time. Seriously? Yeah, see, this is the thing that sucks about the special distortions. It's like, yeah, it's like I got the, it's like, yeah, I got a level 200 hyperspace battle zone. That's so fun. It's like, that's not what I wanted. It's like, that's, like, it does bring challenge, sure, but that's straight up not what I wanted. I didn't want special battle zone. It's just annoying that we have absolutely no control over what it is. It's a shame because like there are some really nice like mythical Pokemon you can get from these things, but you have no control as whether or not you'll ever get them. Oh, it's one of those I have to go to great lengths to get to as well. Okay, let's see. I think the best way to do it is to go here, right? Maybe this one. We'll check. Just get to high ground first and see what we can accomplish. There we go. All right. Do not want to do sparkling power. We'll do. It's really annoying. Yeah, we'll just do it. Bite the bullet on this one. All right, let's go. Oh, it's very efficient transforming there. There we go. Yeah, no. Not giving you a chance, buddy. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. Blastoise. Oh god, Mega Garchomp. Well, normal Mega Garchomp anyway. Well, we die now. We just die. Death be upon us. Gee Christ, really? Well, and we get no rewards at all. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun for not getting anything out of this at all? Just absolutely no reward for any of your time at all. I got literally nothing. I got nothing. I maybe got some items, but aside from that, nothing. Absolute waste of time and resources. And people wonder why I stopped streaming this game. God, like I realize I was at a disadvantage, but come on. No. Okay, well, let's at least concentrate on doing the other thing that we need to kind of work on, and that is doing the random battles at night, so we can at least make progress in getting the internal flower floette, because that is one thing that we absolutely need to make progress on. Actually, no, what we need to do is do some online battles, because that is something that needs to happen now. Pretty sure I missed the last season of battling. Excuse me? Okay, I guess we will not be doing ranked battles. I'm really trying here, chat. But it's just like, can't seem to do anything. So I guess I'll just go to a bench and take a nap. Provided I can find a bench. Thanks for the Pokeball, man. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, land hits of flying type moves. Well, that's gonna be a little tricky, but we can make it work. Okay, well. All right, another aerial ace. Yeah, Future Sight's not very good in this game. If it locked on to where your opponent was indefinitely, it would be a much more useful attack, but as is, it's not very good. All right, unleash plus moves on your opponents. That we can do. Okay, well, it was a little too eager to do that. There we go. item, aerial ace. Yeah, I figured that didn't count, but bro, look, Heracross. Do you mind? I don't think that counts as my opponent being unaware. I'll let the game decide that. Okay, nope, that counts for some reason. No complaints. Alright, use super effective moves. Alright, Dedenne. Can't really do anything with that, but we can at least do another aerial ace. All right, 12,000 down. 38,000 to go. No. Shut up. No. Just one after the other. Okay, land super effective hits with dart type moves. Can't really use either of those cards, if I'm being brutally honest. What? There we go. There we go. That's my boy. No. Shut up. Now think about what you did, Aggron. We're almost halfway there. He absolutely did land a good blow on me, but not good enough. No. No super effective shot. Okay, we need more cards. More super fit. Oh my god. If I do 10 super effective shots, that will give me 20,000 points. Alright, and another card to immediately knock out the opponent unaware. I can do that. Okay, let's do this because I have a feeling it's going to be the best option. Pop that Blastoise, baby. I was wrong. Ow. Did land a good bug buzz. That's all right. Do I have... Nope, I do not. Okay, you know, I really don't have a good way to deal with this, so Thunderbolt. All right, we got 2 super effective moves. We have 20,000 points to get off, but if I can get 8 more super effective moves in, we'll have all the points we need to advance in the infinite ZA Royale. All right, and that definitely counts as people getting caught unawares. Switch out Embor. Eat Crash. And done. 6,500 points. Let's go. Welcome to the new viewers. I see you there. Appreciate y'all coming by. All right, then I'm gonna sneak up and start using it with normal type moves. Not sure well that's gonna pan out, but we can definitely try. Priority above anything else right now is still gonna be using super effective moves. All right. All right, head smash, go. All right, Sharpedo. I love the timing of that because it's like, you hit me, now I'm gonna hit you harder. All right, 4 more to go. All right, still no good way to do that. Oh, shoot, you know what? Hold on, I just realized something I need to turn off. Something I need to do real quick. There's something I realized that I needed to fix here. 1 second. Okay, dashboard, timers. Okay, that needs to be turned off. Then this needs to be brought back in. I forgot that the last stream that we did was the like it featured the there we go. That should fix it. Okay. Sorry about that. It was just bothering me. Like that should not, at this point, that specific prompt should not be active. As we were. No. Well. No super effective hit. I'm surprised that it actually knew Perish Song of all things. Well, what am I talking about? Why should I be surprised? I guess I'm more surprised that it actually like used it, despite the fact that I had several Pokemon and only had the one. Okay, well, I did not want to do that. How's Legends ZA going? It is going. Again, the main reason I did Pokemon Legends ZA today is because they released Mega Garchomp Z, and we started off the stream by doing that. So at this point, we're just kind of chilling, doing some Infinite ZA Royale, because I still have yet to properly get the Eternal Flower Floette. So the sooner I can get that, the sooner I can come back here with, well, not have to come back here. Not that I haven't enjoyed playing this game, but just at this point, I've done just about everything that I want to do, and I mainly came back here because again, Mega Garchomp Z came out recently. Figured I'd take care of it. Alright, I'll take your prize medals. But thank you for asking, Eaglet. Appreciate ya. Alright, that's a Pidgeot. If we can just get off a hit with Thunderbolt, we'll be good to go for the rest of the night. Oh. Nope, that got me good. But I even tried to do rank battles earlier and I couldn't do it. Not that and not one of the things like, oh, I'm so bad at it, I can't do it. It's like, no. I straight up tried to enter and I couldn't get connected, so. Unless something changes, we ain't doing it. Alright, there we go. That's more than enough points to max this out. Another challenger's ticket has been obtained, which means we are done for the evening. So let's go back to the Centrico Pokemon Center, heal up, and get to the next day. It sounds like Nintendo service for you. Yeah, you right. Usually they're pretty good. Like I seldom really have any genuine problems with the Nintendo servers, but there's a reason I say seldom and not never. And I am aware that not everyone is blessed to be in that position where they just don't ever have problems. I know for some people it's just constant scuff. Okay. Let's kill some time, wait things out until the morning. A new day dawns. And get some money here. Made 110,000 yen in a single night. Okay. Let's see what's available. Okay, we are definitely going to try to tackle that later, because that has a handful of Pokemon that we are missing. Let's see what else is available in hyperspace. So Leafeon's available in hyperspace. Rookidee and Corvus Squire are also available, so we may tackle that. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's go to Corsatico. Okay, switch to Zygarde. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be one of the main casts, I believe. Oh no, it's Manny. You know, everyone's favorite guy. At least you get to do his stupid voice again.
The prodigious knowledge I have perfected as a quizmaster will have me well suited to win this.
I've got on my side. Literally. You stand no chance. Can't believe we're fighting Manny again. No. I think it should be actually sorry. Was not concentrated. 1,000 waves, go. Alright, there we go. Jolteon. Not even worth trying to get me to Mega Evolve.
I am certain my knowledge is impeccable, and yet I am down to a single Pokemon.
You also need to be good at the game. Oh, for a second I thought Raichu was gonna Mega Evolve. Because it can in this game, but I guess it's technically not part of the DLC, so you wouldn't do that.
Will I ever be able to defeat your Pokemon? The very notion seems inconceivable. It is quite inconceivable.
Alright, 12 reward matches, so double whipped cream. Got 15 EXP Candy M's. Okay, so we need to do that 3 more times. Where are we on my time? I think if I'm quick about it, I can probably knock this out. So we just need to concentrate on just doing the on the Infinite Zia Royale and nothing else. So it should be fine. Yeah, so we just need to do this 3 more times. All right, there are multiple battle zones this time. Interesting, but they're all relatively small. All right, let's go. Sneak up and sneak using steel type moves. Yeah, Gully Wash here so he can do his thing. Let's go. And we're done. God, these are unforgiving. Okay, that's not... What am I supposed to do there? There we go. Pretty sure that counts. Medicham. Mega Medicham. Die. Alright, that definitely does count. So if we sneak up and use steel type moves in tandem, then we can lock in and be good at this. Damn. Dang it. Alright, fine. No hyper beam for you. Oh, this guy's got fearsome dragon types, actually. Well, relatively speaking, of course. Alright, we got some more prize medals. Land super effective hits with ground type moves. See, that I can do. Great job, Blastoise. Great job. do it like this. Oh, he despawned. That's real nice. Nope. There we go. All right, that is 2 more. Okay, nothing else in these confines. I may shift gears and go to a different segment. Yeah, because there's no trailers right here. But you, well, Gully Wash, really? Come on. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, let's just do all these really, really difficult sneaking assignments in areas that have very few trainers and have just this. I'm trying here, guys. Okay. All right, at least we got that 5,000, so we at least got one of the missions done. Turn around. God bless. All right, there we go. All right, now despite the fact that Skarmory can Mega Evolve, this one will not because it's not his Skarmory. There's only the one trainer in this whole city that can use Mega Skarmory, aside from me. I definitely remember his name. All right, 20,000. More protein, that's very useful. Okay, when you get another card, immediately knock out an opponent to your first blow. There we go. Okay, let's go here next, just to try to observe this battle zone, and I think this will be a little bit more forgiving in terms of what can be done here. There we go. No. All right, 25,000. Land hits with a Mega Ball Pokemon. I can do this. Ha! You saw nothing? Alright, let's go. Oh. Hold up. Nope. Looks like we've lost TikTok, chat. I just double check, make sure. Should be. Yeah. Nope, we're still showing us excellent on the other respective live streams, so. Yep, my live stream on TikTok just randomly ended. Okay. Preferably. Okay, come on! I tried! You wouldn't let me lock on! That was not fair. Is it? Oh, I didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, that's just past the border. That is just straight up a Okay, yeah. Okay. Looks like we've reconnected. Are we good? Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Looks like we've reconnected. Hold it together. Something hold it together. If I can't do well in the game, at least let the stream hold together, please. I'm going nuts. Going mad, chat. Okay. Alright, thank you for giving me prizes. There. Good lord. No. An honorable attempt, but not gonna work that way. There we go. Well, I guess we're just gonna do this nice and hard because seriously, I can't. I'm getting such horrible cards this time. Thank you for landing something. God bless, Gullywash. Really? You're not gonna Mega Evolve? You can. That is surprising. Alright, I just need it. Well, I'll take the proteins as well, but just need to beat one more, and then we'll be good. I don't even care. There we go. Okay, I really don't care about your bonus cards, my guy. No offense. Where was knockout points of bar type moves earlier? I could have been using that Gullywash. Yeah, I got basically no bonus cards to work with because I thought, oh, I'll work on this. And big mistake. It took 15 trainers to do, but that's okay. Okay. What? Unidentified Megastone detected. Have I not accounted for everything yet? I swear I've gotten all of them all. Haven't I? Okay, well, clearly not. So. Okay, hold up. Got another colorful screw. Okay, let's go to Cafe Cuisine now, because I think that's going to be our best shot at getting where we need to go. I can't think of what else would be, like, I don't know what's unaccounted for. Okay. It's 2 stars, so Greppa Curry Dona should be fine. I just don't know what Mega Pokemon have I not accounted for yet. My gut is telling me Mega Chimecho. I was like, certainly I've gotten that by now. Nope. My gut was right. That is exactly the one that we are missing. We have not gotten the Mega Chimecho Knight, so let's do it. That flash cannon tracks, bro. Okay, Gully Wash. There we go. All right, Chimecho. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. It's like, what am I missing? Mega Chimecho. Okay, I'm out. Sorry to disrupt your space, you sack of garbage. But you just happen to be in the wrong space. A lot of alpha Pokemon in there right now. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, back to Corsadico. All right, Challenger's Ticket. Let's do it. Okay. Emma is up next. We can work with that. Detective Emma, protector of peace and justice in Lumiose, reporting for battle. All right, this should be a little bit more difficult than the previous one. A while. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh God, it's Obama Snow. No. And Malamar, which is her final Pokemon, which I find fascinating. My Pokemon aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Yeah, your old mentors that brainwashed you. And what better way to represent that by a Pokemon that does literally nothing but be evil and be brainwashing. I do like Mega Malamar's design. Actually, Mega Malamar recently got released in Pokemon Go, so you can actually get that Pokemon for yourself if you want. Alright, looks like you lost. Alright, 13 reward matches. We have 2 more to do. 3 bottle caps. More XP candy mediums. Alright. We need to do this 2 more times. We may be able to pull this off at a reasonable rate, but it's really going to depend on exactly how things pan out. But all we can do for now is concentrate on finding a place to sleep in the rain, and then try it again. Alright, let's kill some time till nightfall. Alright, I think right here is probably going to be my best option just in terms of relative space it's used. It's nice and open. Okay. Knock out opponents using seal type moves, and I'm already about to get ambushed here. But we do need to get started, so. Oh, this is much easier. That takes care of one. Okay, yes, I will gladly take one of your cards as long as it's decent. Let's see what we got. Use super effective moves. I can do that. Of course. All right, switch. I do love the little tink that Ironhead makes when it lands. That's a cute detail. Okay. Another card here. Knockout opponents using fine type moves. Alright, Embor. You looks like I'm your guy right now. Okay, at the very least. Trade. We're not gonna be doing trades right now. Not really the priority here, especially given how long this takes. So, sorry, it's not gonna happen. Love God. There we go. Now 6,500 points. Okay, so knocking out opponents with seal or fighting type moves are going to be the name of the game right now. Let's go. Thunderbolt. Just this one? Yeah, no, sorry. It's like I really am sorry, but it's just this is not what we're doing here tonight. Okay. So I need one more steel and one more, well, two more fighting. So let's do close combat. Okay, thank you for understanding, love God. It's not, again, nothing personal against you, of course. Just right now, it's not a good time. All right, if I can just get one more good one. Well, let's do this. That works. Oh, I actually did need to do another fighting type. Okay, well. That's okay. Knock out opponents using fairy type moves. Okay, well, not what I need right now. Dang. No. Okay. Alright, and opponents using flying type moves, and we still do fairy, so switch to Meganium and have her do her thing. Or his thing. Alright, that's one. And that's two. Land hits a grass type moves. Okay, so Meganium's definitely going to be useful in this particular instance here. Yeah, I figured. Of course, I was caught off guard because I was seen. Just had to deal with that. No. Okay. 33,000, got a prize. Got some max potions. It's not really helpful in helping restore the game the way that I want, but that's what we have full resource for.